Welcome back to the British Soap Awards. Very soon we'll be giving someone in this room the shock of... Sit down, for goodness sake. The shock of their life as we recognise a truly outstanding achievement. I'm going to just shake this man's hand. How very lovely to meet you. Yeah. Lovely to see you. First, we're celebrating those characters who always see the funny side. It's the award for Best Comedy Performance. To present it are two stars of Ricky Gervais's bittersweet comedy drama Afterlife. It had audiences around the world laughing and crying in equal measure. We are delighted to welcome Tony Way and Mandy Dillon.
Hello.
Oh, you scrub up well, don't you?
Don't you?
I used
Everyone
to see
looks
you.
lovely.
Right, so the nominations for Best Comedy Performance are...
Patty Clare, Coronation Street.
Dressamy Stoddart, Hollyoaks.
Sarah Moyle, Doctors.
Nicola Wheeler, Emmerdale.
Tamika Empson, EastEnders.
Oh, wow, that's brilliant.
I've been practicing. But I'm not a snob, Adam. I've been to Nando's. But Beth's idea of a good night is 12 pints in 12 pubs, angels on the karaoke and a good grope of a stripper. And then paying a cab driver £50 whilst he wearily picks out bits of doner kebab from the back of his beaded seat cover.
Oh, very nice. I used to love that. Now my only chance of happiness is with cats and ice cream.
Right, how long have you been there?
Emotionally, maybe all my life on some level.
Dear universe, thank you for gracing us with this opportunity to really stick it to men. Right, warm-up time.
Some so-called handwriting expert says I must be a serial killer because of the way I cross my T's.
Valerie?
What am I supposed to do? Not use T's anymore? Every time I sign anything, I'll be Valerie Byman.
Maybe I could be your co-pilot.
Oh, I'm very fussy when it comes to my co-pilots. I don't let just anyone in my cockpit.
Because I'm every woman. It's all in me.
Is it?
It's all in me. Yeah.
Chaka Khan.
Whitney, but whatever.
Right.
You can't tell anyone my arm's getting better.
Why not?
Because it's my only asset.
What?
I'm up against that little Miss Perfect, Hilary Benshaw, and a one-legged war vet with a compulsion to raise money for homeless dogs. I mean, what else have I got going for me?
Hi, this is Kim Fox, CEO of the Foxhead Network. How are you doing today? Oh, what? Oh, I feel something is... I don't know, it might be... What? Yeah, I swear it's the spirit of Aretha moving within me. Or it might be trapped wind. I don't know. Kim!
Great. And the winner is... Sarah Moyle, Doctors.
I definitely practiced my gracious but disappointed loser face, and I definitely didn't practice for this. So, wow, I used to think it was really silly getting a prize for doing a job, but it turns out I really like it. A massive, deep curtsy to my fellow nominees. Double thumbs up to my amazing Doctors teammates who... against all odds, every week managed to produce 2.5 hours of television on the tiniest budget you've ever seen. Massive thank you to my partner, Adrian, who puts up with me being away from home for 5 days a week. And finally, I would like to dedicate this to my all-time hero and the writer of the best soap ever, Victoria Wood. Thank you.
Some very, very funny nominees, an all-female category, that one. Our next group of nominees aren't just regulars on TV, but also quite often CCTV, because it's Villain of the Year. Oh, yes. In the past 12 months, their evil deeds have included lethal electrocutions, a near-fatal encounter with a champagne fountain, and even death by lasagna. Quite literally, pasta la vista, baby. To present the award is someone who knows about being an on-screen baddie, and why wouldn't she? She knows everything else. From The Chase, it's the Vixen herself. Please welcome the formidable Jenny Ryan.
Thank you. The nominations for Villain of the Year are Nathan Sussex, Hollyoaks; Ricky Champ, EastEnders; Greg Wood, Coronation Street; Matthew Chambers, Doctors; and Claire King, Emmerdale.
Why don't you take your shirt off?
I don't know.
Most kids would give their eye teeth for a promotional opportunity like this.
I'll do it.
Go on, then.
It's just me and you. There's no we for you there. It's me and you. It's always away. Always. Always. I'm gonna find this man, Tina. I'm gonna find the man responsible for this. I'm gonna hunt him down. I'm good at that. Hunting. And I'm gonna do it all for you. You slag.
Do you know what you are? You're a thief. Define thief. Last week you took an old man's dialysis machine.
But what about the 800 quid he owed me? Should he let that slide because he's got a problem with his liver?
Kidneys.
What I want to know is what you were doing locking my associate in a cupboard and failing to retrieve my customer's debt. Because I'll be honest with you, Gary, I've completely run out of patience.
Look, I'm here now, so come on. Come on, do what you gotta do.
No, well, I'm glad you weren't expecting a redundancy package and a nice little bonus.
You're never really sorry, are you? The only Jews turned me into a monster, with you for a mother.
I tried harder than anyone.
All you had to do was keep your mouth shut.
Daniel!
And you couldn't even do that.
That is not fair!
And now you've lost me, my daughter!
You cannot blame me!
I really don't want to talk about it!
There's no reason this can't become a discreet but regular arrangement.
You better be good.
Oh, I'm pure bad. But you're gonna love it.
And the winner is Nathan Sussex for Hollyoaks.
Thank you so much. If you see some sequins on the floor, they probably belong to me. So, wow, this is great. I was only in Hollyoaks for a short amount of time, but it was a really incredible year last year. There are so many people in Hollyoaks to thank. Brian, thank you so much for letting me do this part. Peter and Jill in casting, you worked so hard. Thank you for getting me in and having a play around. Most importantly, Steve Walters is here tonight, who inspired the storyline, who, and also worked with survivors in Manchester, who I know many shows here are familiar with, but, and I'm Welsh as well, which is, you know. Yeah, thank you, Steve, for inspiring this story and for the people that came forward for letting us tell this story. So, diolch yn fawr iawn I ti. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.